with 4 colligative properties: boiling point elevation, freezing point depression, vapor pressure, and osmotic pressure. Okay. So for boiling point elevation, the formula is what? Formula is what?
Which one?
Boiling point elevation.
Delta T.
Delta TB equals MKB.
Alright, fantastic. So delta T B equals MKB. And if we have solute, its electrolyte or ionic form, we can write delta TB equals IMKB. Now we know that M is molality, Kb is a boiling point constant, and if it is I involved, then I is number of the ions in that solution. So that way you can find boiling point elevation. Now we are going to talk about freezing point depression. Delta TF equals MKF. That's for non-electrolyte. Okay. And if you have electrolyte solute, then delta TF equals IMKF. Is that right?
Yes.
Okay. Then we are going to discuss with vapor pressure lowering. Vapor pressure lowering. Remember, this is a review of all 4 colligative properties. Alright. Now tell me, what's the formula for vapor pressure lowering?
Delta P solvent. Delta P solvent.
Okay. So we can find, just a minute. Alright, vapor pressure lowering. So we can have delta P, is that right? Solvent equals X solute P0 solvent. Erase that. Okay, delta P, P0, X is the mole fraction of solute, P0 is partial pressure of solvent, and that's where you can find delta P for the solvent. Okay. Now we are going to talk about osmotic pressure. Okay. So what's the formula for osmotic pressure? Pi equals MRT. Remember, this time is capital M, so it's molality or molarity. Molarity. Alright. And this is for non-electrolyte solute. And when we involve I, then it's for electrolyte solute. Alright. So now when you see here, this is small m, molality or molarity. Which one is that?
Molality.
Fantastic. And capital M is? Okay. And then T in here, temperature we consider here in Kelvin. In here we consider temperature in degrees Celsius. So we do not convert it. Alright. So we do not convert it. We convert only for osmotic pressure, temperature. Okay. Now let's work on one problem on the first property, boiling point elevation. Remember, this is what? This is a review. So you guys need to give me the answer whenever I ask. Alright, so let's start with the next one. Let's work on example 1. What is the boiling point? In degrees Celsius of a solution prepared by dissolving 11.5 grams of CaNO3 2.
That's 11.5.
And then formula weight for CaNO3 is 164 gram per mole in 150 grams of water. Kb for water is 0.52 degrees Celsius divided by m. That is given. Now we need to find out boiling point. So first we need to decide, is this CaNO3 is it an ionic or covalent? Is it electrolyte or non-electrolyte? Electrolyte. If it is electrolyte, we need to involve I. If it is I, how many ions does it give?
Wait, how do you find out that it's an electrolyte or a non-electrolyte again?
Okay, if it is ionic compound, it dissolves in water, completely dissolves, it gives ions. 100% dissociate. Chemistry 1411.
Oh, based off that. Okay.
So in CaNO3 how many ions it dissociate? It gives Ca plus 2 and 2NO3 minus 1. So total I is what? 1 plus 2. So I equals 3. Alright. Now we know delta TB equals I m KB. Now in here we found I, which is right here. We have KB, which is right here. The only thing we need to find out, molality. Alright, now we need to find molality. So we can say capital M, moles of solute. So we know that 11.5 grams of CaNO3 divided by 164 grams per mole. That's the moles of solute CaNO3 divided by kilograms of solvent, right? So we have 150 grams, we convert into kilograms. We know that 1 kilogram equals 1000 grams, and we calculate molality. Now tell me, what do you get for molality?
0.467.
0.467. Alright, so now we plug that value in here. So let's say I equals 3, small m is 0.467 and KB 0.52 degrees Celsius divided by m. When you calculate, what do you get? Delta TB, what do you get? when you calculate, I'm going to go to the next slide. What do you get?
0.73.
Alright, fantastic. So you got delta TB equals 0.73 degrees Celsius. Okay. Now remember, TB equals and TB plus delta TB. Now in here we have 100 degrees Celsius boiling point of pure water. And what we alleviate 0.73 degrees Celsius by adding CaNO3 to solute in it. So what will be the TB for that? So you can say 100.73 degrees Celsius. You can find, what do you find? Tell me. Can find boiling point of that particular solution. This is a solution boiling point. This is a pure water. This is pure water. This is what? Correction, just elevation. And then when you add them, you get boiling point of that particular solution. So that's how you can calculate from delta TB.